Wade, what did you make of that?
I thought it was a good game, and it's always good to win.
You picked a very strong side tonight in contrast to the first game. What was the thinking behind that?
Just that we don't have a game at the weekend now, so gives the lads who played Saturday an opportunity to go Saturday, Tuesday. Then we can manage their load going into next week. We've got a training game Thursday, so everybody will get minutes this week. They'll get a little bit of downtime over the weekend, and then they can come in Monday where everybody's had minutes, obviously off the back of a win, and they should be fresh of mind and body to hit the ground next week.
Were you always planning to play a strong side, or did the result on Saturday have any influence on team selection?
No, just that we don't have a game at the weekend, so the result wouldn't have changed the team that we were going to put out.
And given the strength of the side that you put out, are you pleased with the way they performed?
Yeah, I thought we played well, and you respect every win, and I think we've got enough humility about us as a club that we, the gap between ourselves and Walsall is that we can't afford to, we don't get that far ahead of ourselves. It's they're a good side, and they're certainly relative to us, they're a big club. So no, I thought the performance was good. I thought the attitude of everybody was first class, and it was a good game and a hard-earned win.
And did you enjoy both the goals?
Yeah, I thought they were good goals. We've asked lads to get between the sticks and get more bodies between the goal. I thought Cirques took his really well, and we know Dan's got that in the locker.
Dan had to go off in the second half. Is he okay?
Sorry, say that again.
Dan had to go off in the second half. Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine as far as I know. Yeah.
And Charlie Ragler as well. That looked a pretty nasty clash of heads.
Yeah, Rags took a knock, but he seems fine inside.
Any news on James Oliunka's scan?
James, I think James and Dan are both 2 to 4 weeks.
Okay, and what's the injury to both of them?
Oh, I couldn't tell you the technicalities of it. I just asked Gav how long they're going to be.
Okay, what part of the body, or do you not even know that?
It's James is a tendon between his knee and his hamstring, and Dan had said is his ankle.
And were both of those training ground incidents?
Yeah.
Just one of those things, is that right?
Yeah, just contact on both of them. Not much you can do to avoid either of them, unfortunately.
And it's at this time, of course, that the size of squad that you've got really plays to your benefit.
Yeah, and we go into, I think we have 8 games in October, so that's why it's good to have a little recharge here, a little reassess, and I keep telling them that everybody's going to be needed and everybody's going to be involved.
Next game is 10 days' time. Do you see Elliott Bonds having a chance of featuring in that?
I think Bonzi is trained this week, so I'm about to have a discussion about what Bonzi's next couple of days look like, and once that's out of the way, we should have a clearer picture of his readiness for Saturday.
Nothing you can do about the fact that there's an international break, but do you welcome the chance to have 10 days with the players uninterrupted?
It's my little boy's birthday, so I welcome the Saturday off, yeah.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to spend it with him.
And what are you planning to do for your little boy's birthday?
Spoil him rotten.
Good for you. Thanks, Wade.
Cheers, thank you.
That is very good, isn't it? Very convenient, 'cause you probably don't get to see him you had the Bolton game off, you went home, saw a bit of family, but that is a good bit of time for you, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it's perfect, so it's worked out very well. I was trying to get Bonzi back in the Ghana squad. I was seeing if anybody qualified for Gibraltar or Malta, but no, it's worked out all right.
You got a training game you said on Thursday. Is that just an in-house game, or have you actually
No, we've got
against
opposition. Yeah.
So how useful will that be? And bearing in mind the injuries that have been picked up in training, is it still going to be a full tilt?
Yeah, I think we need to count the bodies off the back of tonight. But provisionally we had 10 in, I think. We had 10 and 1 or 2 scholars on the bench to give a few minutes to. So no, we've got a big enough squad that we can be we can feel that. Yeah.
Yeah, Reece Hutchinson gone out on loan. How good will that be for him to get some football? And do you think anybody else will be going out?
Well, Reece. First off, Reece, he just needs to play. He needs to play, get back in the rhythm of playing Saturday, Tuesday, and that'll give him the best opportunity to showcase his potential. Because, in fairness to Reece, he's probably not done that for about 2 years. He came to us off the back. He had an injury. Then he had a little spell where he was non-contracted, and obviously since he came to us, he hasn't been able to play Saturday, Tuesday. So that'll do him a lot of good. I think any others will play by ear, but like I said, there's a lot of games in October, and there's nobody that we carry in the squad that is a million miles away from playing.
When you put Caleb Taylor on for Sean Long, was that pre-planned? And it's quite interesting that you put him on the right. Did you want to have a look at him on the right, or did you just want to minimise disruption in the back three?
Yeah, a little bit of both. So I thought Rags was doing okay in the middle, and it's just an opportunity to see Caleb in a different role. It's good for his development, and also we end up seeing Lewis in the middle as well. So we don't want to tinker with it. We don't want to tinker with things too much in the middle of the game. But no, there's a couple of different reasons why we set it up like that.
Yeah, brilliant finish from Dan, and we've seen that a few times this season. Also, he did get involved in something again, didn't he, with their right back? But do you think he will learn to eradicate that from his game? Or do you think he will always, whatever you say to him, have that edge to him because of the way he plays?
No, if I'm honest, I thought he handled the thing with the right back really well, because it was a foul on him. It was quite a blatant foul, and then the right back. I'm not saying they both get against each other, but I thought Dan did really well to not escalate it. If I'm being honest, he scored a few now in the last 3 or 4 games. I just said to him at half time, the thing with Dan is keep getting between the sticks, because he could end up scoring 10 worldies, or he could score 10 worldies and 10 tap-ins. So if he can keep doing that and bring that to his game, then he'll have a real chance.
Yeah, I suppose the key is if you, as you said before, people are going to try and wind him up, is the next time, well, as play continues, he's going back to normal, rather than let it affect him. Are you seeing that? Do you think you're seeing that from him? Do you think he's handling it better now than he might have done maybe last season when he was on loan?
Yeah, I thought he did. I thought even from earlier in the season, I think when it happened, it might have knocked him off kilter for 10 or 15 minutes, and he'd have lost focus on the game. But I didn't see that tonight, and I haven't seen that too much recently. I think he recognises now what opponents are trying to do, and he manages to regain himself relatively quickly and get his focus back on the football.
Yeah, another 10,000 prize money. Every little helps.
Yeah. Keep Clive happy for a little while.
Enjoy the weekend with your son.
Cheers, John.
Cheers.
Thank you.